Hey everybody, Big Blue Glasses here. I want to talk to you about charging your devices when you're traveling. Over the course of time, we've been in a few situations where we've learned a couple things, and we plan accordingly when we're traveling from state to state, city to city, internationally, or on a cruise ship, based on what we learned while we're out there. Your hotels, they usually have someplace, an electrical outlet where you can plug in your own charging cord. And that's normally not that much of a problem, but sometimes it's handier to have a device like this. This is an extension cord, but it has places you can plug in different things in addition to these little USB-A ports, right? Now, one thing I'll mention is sometimes you're out there and you've got your iPhone, your Android phone, all the new modern phones, they usually have a USB-C type jack like this, not the big old ugly USB-A type jack like this. So what you want to do, because a lot of your extension cords and chargers and things of that nature have these older USB-A style jacks, what you want to do is you want to get yourself an adapter like this, so you can take your USB-C and you can convert it into a USB-A, just like this. And then you're prepared for whatever kind of plug you might have. Just easily plug these things in here, or the hotel might have. So having an extension cord and having an adapter like this, those are definitely very handy things. And again, maybe you need an adapter that is iPhone to USB-A. But USB-C is kind of one of the most common things nowadays, isn't it? So another thing I wanted to talk to you about was what to do when you're traveling internationally to another country. So what we've done is we always, carry this travel charger, and I call it a charger because, basically, what this is, it's a converter, right? What it does is if you're in Europe, it'll take European power plug like this, or maybe one of the different power plugs for different countries like this, and it's going to convert it, to American style plugins. That's what it's going to do. Of course, there's one caveat to this. I want to warn you, you should be reading online about what things you should and shouldn't plug into devices like this. Like converters aren't always good for things like hair dryers or curling irons, but they're great for laptops and all kinds of other things. So basically, the reason I mentioned that is, you're not going to want to plug something into this, like a vacuum cleaner. I'm not saying that you would, or as I mentioned, a blow dryer, because they draw a lot of current. But electronic devices, they don't. This particular converter, it also has on this side, you'll see again, USB-A jacks, right? So what we can do is we can take, this USB-C to USB-A, and we can plug this in. And now I can charge up to 4 devices this way overnight while we're sleeping, and I can even plug in some wall warts here, while we're sleeping. We've taken this on cruise ships many times. I've also taken, this one many times, and that's because on the cruise ship you usually only have 2 or 3 plugs. In a hotel room, city to city, state to state, you often have, many, many different plugs. But being prepared to charge your devices is definitely, a really easy thing to do. You can have a device like this, buy it one time, have it ready to go in your suitcase each and every time. Buy yourself some adapters for the kinds of things that you have, and be prepared to charge all of your devices each time, so nobody has to take turns. Everything can get plugged in, everything can charge overnight, and you're not caught in a situation in another country or on a cruise boat where you can't charge things in, you can't buy anything on the boat to rectify your situation. Hopefully that helps you. And some of the links below, they go directly to Amazon. We are in the Amazon affiliate, so if you do click, of course we get a small commission, but hopefully that, helps us make more videos in the future so we can help you when you're traveling. All right. Have a good trip next time you're out, and don't forget the charging essentials.